is finally out, y'all. Oh boy, am I excited. Hoo-wee, I'm excited, y'all. Just making sure everything's set up properly for the stream. You know me, I'm jank/ratchet AF. So I'm working from a PS4 with no camera, 720. And I've got chat up on my phone so that I can read the messages that come in. But I'm going to be focusing primarily on lore. I'm not sure, I want to say this first and foremost at the beginning of this lore through. My plan is to explore Armored Core 6 in its world and its story with the same tenacity that I would a Miyazaki game. I know this game is not directed by Miyazaki. This game is directed by one of the lead designers on, I think most recently, Sekiro. Don't know for sure if he was involved in Elden Ring and or Bloodborne, but I know for sure he was the lead designer of Sekiro. I need to find this man's name. The director. Let's see. Masaru Yamamura. Masaru Yamamura. Let's see if we can read a little bit about this fellow. The director is Masaru Yamamura. Let's Google. Masaru Yamamura is a Japanese game designer for From Software. He's best known for various in-game design roles in the Dark Souls series and Bloodborne, as well as the lead designer on Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and lead designer... okay, yeah, that's just a repetition. So, one of the first things I'm thinking is we're gonna... this makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of verticality in Sekiro compared to the Dark Souls games. I'm thinking gonna be a lot of verticality in this game because of, mech combat. And I'm wondering if the lore is going to be as thorough and as perplexing as Miyazaki lore. Now, obviously, this guy, Yamamura, has been working with Miyazaki for a long time on a lot of different games, so I'm wondering if he's going to be, like the Plato to Miyazaki's Socrates, or something like that, or if this guy's going to have a different approach entirely. I'm already kind of framing the discussion with a focus on Roman names, because one of the first things you see in this title is the word Rubicon. Rubicon is most commonly associated with the river in Italy, and specifically the crossing of the Rubicon, sort of the event that kicked off the Roman Civil War and eventually led to Julius Caesar becoming an emperor for life of the Roman Empire. Basically, the shift between the Civil War that catalyzed and codified the shift between the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire. Republican, politically led establishment, and one that was ruled by an emperor. Civil War is very much the theme of Caesar crossing the Rubicon. It was specifically seen to be treason to cross the Rubicon into Roman territory from Gaul, where Caesar was a governor at the time with an army. Caesar did this knowingly. The die was cast, and civil war erupted. Now, I'm talking so much about Roman history because all that I know about this game is that it involves mechs and that it's called Fires of Rubicon. I'm not somebody who has any experience with Armored Core lore. I haven't played any of the other games. I've played all of the Miyazaki directed games, all the Dark Souls games, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, even Dark Souls 2, even though that one wasn't directed by Miyazaki. And there is some overlap already between those worlds and Armored Core. In fact, there is a weapon in one of the early Armored Core games that's very similar to the Moonlight Greatsword. And Miyazaki was a designer on an early Armored Core game, I think maybe 3 or 4, and I think, I might be wrong about this, but I think he's one of the designers credited with the implementation of a very fast-paced side dash, which makes sense given Miyazaki's contributions later in the Souls games and in Bloodborne and Sekiro, very much implementing this sort of dodge-style, roll-style combat. Now, as I understand it, Fires of Rubicon is a very different game very much mission-based. And so one of the things I'm thinking first, right off the bat, is this an allegory in any way for the movement, the civil war that led to the movement between the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire? Are there foils or what's the term? Are there stand-ins for people like Caesar, for people like Pompey, for people like Cassius, who were involved in the civil war in Rome? Is this just a general thematic reference to tactical combat? Because one of the first things when you think of when you think of Julius Caesar is his intuitive tactical prowess in various combat situations. And I understand that this game is going to be a mission-based game where we're going to be in a bunch of different interesting combat environments, much like battles that Caesar, encountered, and obstacles that he encountered out in the field when he was conquering. We also have to think about this motif of civil war. That one's a lot more complicated to parse, and I really am a novice when it comes to Roman history, and so I'm not even going to try. But one of the first things that I think of when I think of mech combat is, automated mechanized intelligence versus human intelligence. And I would bet that in this game that's going to be a central motif. That perhaps we're going to see some AI versus AI controlled machinery versus human controlled machinery. We might even see some Evangelion style relationships between conscious AIs in their early stages and human intuition and human emotion. Like the connection that an Ava has with its pilot. We could be seeing some sort of Civil War motif when it comes to like a kind of Skynet principle, like mechanized, automated intelligence comparing to human piloted intelligence. I'm not even sure if we control a human piloted mech or some sort of amalgam, or perhaps we're purely piloting drones, autonomous mechs. But anyway, these are some of my early thoughts. This is going to be a very much a stream of consciousness kind of thing. I love to go into these games with as little knowledge as possible. And already I even think I have a little bit too much knowledge, having watched some relatively spoiler-free reviews early on for early access. But I'm really excited to get in here and see a From Software game that is not a Souls-like. And I'm really curious to see the direction that its lore goes in. A few things about my system. I'm on a PS4. It's not going to be the highest performance. I have made some changes. I went to network settings and I declined the data usage agreement. This is mostly that it wants to collect my account ID, IP address, and gameplay log. I don't think Bandai Namco needs to have those things. So I went ahead and declined. There doesn't seem to be any feature that disables online content. Everything else I left pretty much the same. Did take a quick look at the control settings. Looks like we're going to have left-right triggers for our left and right-handed weapons. We're going to have shoulder weapons on the shoulder buttons. Looks like we have a repair kit, probably a heal up on the D-pad. We've got purge weapon, which is maybe a reload or a swap option. Perhaps a menu scan, pretty self-explanatory. Movement, assault boost, probably some sort of combat enhancement. And then for our face buttons, we've got jump on X, boost on circle, quick boost on square, and shift control slash access, not sure what that means, on triangle. We've got camera, of course, on the right analog stick, and we've got a target assist. By clicking the right stick, it's probably a lock on, right? And we've got our pause button. So actually, it looks like a pretty intuitive setup right off the bat. I'm going to leave everything else here on my PS4 at regular, and I went ahead and changed my region settings to where I actually am, which is North America on the East Coast. So let's go ahead and start a new game, y'all. Yeah, we'll leave all this here. Yep. Ah, shit. Enter a pilot name. All right. Let's think about some lore. Pilot name. we're gonna go with A N T I period Mark 2. And we'll do 2 as, oops, I. This being a play on the name Mark Antony. Alright, there we go. We're going to keep it Roman, y'all. We keeping it Roman up in here. A-N-T-I Mark II. It's my Mark Antony reference. Roo-roo! Alright, very beginning cutscene. What do we got?
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Rubicon, a planet?
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device.
Cerebral
Augmented
coral.
human C4621 has awakened.
Sounds cloney to me. C4621 or C621?
Time to get to work, 621.
C621. C maybe meaning clone? Augmented
Powering
human
down your entry
C621.
capsule on my signal.
Perhaps also captain, or who knows. I would guess clone. Ooh. Liking this parabolic halo design.
Now, activate the AC.
What the? Was that like a counteroffensive launched on our deployment? Big old laser beam. Right into the action, Yamamura.
Descent to ISB 2262. Rubicon 3 complete.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range.
Okay, so our descent was definitely
There's a
interfered
catapult
with.
ahead. Use it to close the gap.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, let's get a feel for this. Okay, we've got our directional inputs. Camera's pretty sweet. Let's see, can I lock onto anything? Let's try scan. Scan's down on the D-pad. Okay, our jump's pretty intuitive. I can hold it to ascend. Nice. Let's try a quick boost. Let's try a quick boost without a jump. First of all, where are our meters? Okay, here's our... This is like our height meter here. It doesn't seem to recharge until we hit the ground. It's like we can boost only when we're moving. Okay, but boost is kind of like a run button. Let's see if I click it on and off. No, it's like... Actually, no, this is just movement. I'm not really sure what the quick boost does. Okay, side dash is square. Can we side dash up? No, we can side dash forward, back, left and right, but not up or down. And that also expends our boosters pretty quickly. Let's try our weapons. We've got a sword on the left trigger. We've got a gun. Looks like an automated gun on the right trigger. We've got missile launchers on the right shoulder. And from what I can tell, my left shoulder is inactive. Okay.
2 repair kits remaining.
2 repair... Okay, I think I just used a health kit. That was probably stupid. Scan. Don't know what it does yet. And I'm not finding anything to lock onto quite yet. Let's see how high we can go on our ascent. Pretty high. EN consumption. Some actions consume EN energy and are disabled when EN is depleted. Energy replenishes rapidly when grounded. Yep. Pretty much what we figured out. That's our bar down there at the bottom. And really our quick boost which we can do... Okay, this doesn't deplete energy when we're on the ground, actually. So our circle button, we can just fucking go with. The reticle automatically targets on-screen enemies. When there are multiple enemies, the enemy closest to the center of the screen will be prioritized. Move the camera to change the priority target. Nice, very intuitive. Okay, so let's just... Yeah, exactly. Let's try a right shoulder button here. Okay, did that guy just die completely to one right shoulder button? Alright, don't really have any shield mechanism, so I'm going to have to use verticality as a shield. Right now, my... Okay, let's test out the right trigger. Also pretty effective. Boom. Okay, target assist keeps your AC centered towards the target. When enabled, your AC will automatically lock its orientation towards enemies as you approach them. You can still use the camera to change targets. Okay, yeah, so pretty much they're doing a lot of our heavy lifting for us. Like boom, dash, boom, dash. Let's try to get up close and personal. Boom. Okay, yeah, one hit takes that guy out. Whoa, almost fell off there. Let's remain grounded for a second. Let's side dash over. Let's lift. Let's prepare our weapon. That was actually kind of a bad preparation, wasn't it? Ooh, multi-lock. The missile launcher is equipped to the right shoulder of the AC is capable of multi-lock, which allows you to attack multiple enemies simultaneously by holding down the input for the weapon. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not quite getting the hang of this. Will that hit all of them? See, I don't quite know what's happening here. It's the right shoulder, right? I'm having difficulty determining what... Like, I'm not really able to lock onto multiple at the same time. Not that I can tell. Maybe I am and it's just hard to tell. Let's see. Okay, so left shoulder is definitely very effective at close range. My health is what on the right there? Still have 2 health packs left. What is this? Really, there's no reason never to be boosting when you're grounded, right? I just want to practice a little bit with movement here. Does this count as grounded? Okay, it does. So we can ground ourselves on pretty thin things. Ish. Kind of curious if there's a death state if we just run out of energy over a pit, but I don't quite want to try that yet. I also want to explore a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I wonder if there's also less consumption if I'm not boosting. Is there a light or anything? Whoa! Did want to do that. Press the left trigger there, looking for a light. Or the left analog stick, looking for a light. I'm guessing there's probably not as much like environmental exploration in this game as there are in the Souls games, but I do want to be thorough. Let's kind of test the limits here. It looks like kind of like a feather is definitely... Can I ground myself up here? I can. Okay, good. What do we got up here? Let's scan a little bit, huh? There's the pup barking. Can we go higher? I want to know if we can go higher. It looks like we've been highest as we can go in here. And I'm not... Like, I imagine if there was some sort of interactable, the scan feature would help us with that. So I don't want to waste too much of my time up here, but I just kind of wanted to explore my limits. Repair kits. Using repair kits repairs your AC. Yep. Armor points. AP. Repair kits can be used up to 3 times per mission, but cannot be used in rapid succession. Okay, so there's a cooldown, and they're kind of like Estus flasks.
Good. See the contaminated city down there? That's where
I
you're
do.
landing.
That's where I'm going. Right up there.
Access the catapult.
Quite beautiful, I must say. Catapult's over there, I guess. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be a little meticulous at the beginning because I don't really know what to expect from these games. I want to explore to my fullest. And actually, if we keep the boosts on, there doesn't really seem to be an energy reduction for boosting while we're in air. So I think boosting constantly is kind of uh-oh. Okay, red means what? Red means perhaps stage limit. It doesn't seem to mean a lock on. Let's test it, huh? Yep, stage limit. Okay. A little bit disappointing, but, you know, it's a video game. Alright, let's get in the habit of boosting constantly. And in fact, let's start to really get a feel for the distances that we can traverse with just a boost and a feather. It's quite a lot of distance we can traverse with just a boost and a feather. I gotta stop pretending that left analog stick is sprint. It's not. Its circle is sprint. So this is what? This is maybe the gravity catapult or something like that. Alright, a little bit of a lore touchdown, kind of along what I was saying about Roman history and stuff. Seems like Rubicon is a planet. Not necessarily a border.
Time to fly, 621.
Hooey! Look at that.
If we get our hands on Rubicon's coral, we'll make a killing. Plenty for a merc with a fried brain like you to buy their life back.
A fried brain like you to buy their life back. So are we like indentured servants? Is that just like a slur for clone?
Enough chat, back to work.
Okay, so we've learned some important things here.
Find a valid mercenary license. We're illegals here. You'll need ID to operate.
Okay, that raises even more questions. Okay, so we've learned some important things here. Number one, coral seems to be a resource. There's enough coral here for you to buy your fried brain to freedom or whatever. So coral seems to be a resource on Rubicon. Also, we seem to be unlicensed. We need to find a mercenary's license. It's weird that we don't have one of those already. Also, it's weird that our handler, just some guy named Walter, he seems to use slurs with us, like fried brain. And at the beginning, we were called augmented humans. In fact, we were called augmented human unit C621. I surmise that C stands for clone, but I'm not sure. It could stand for core. It could be that a core is an augmented human that is specifically augmented to interact with armored cores. And that the mech is the armor of that proverbial core. So we could be core 621. Quick boost lets you instantly accelerate in any direction, helping you to evade attacks and swiftly close in on enemies. Yep. Okay, I want to try holding and releasing. I'm still not fully understanding the hold and release shoulder buttons to target multiple.
They'll get in the way of our work. Eliminate them.
I'm really kind of liking this guided missile stuff, but I want to start using the other weapons a little bit too. These enemies are kind of wimps compared to me. Assault boost, that's what I'm using. Assault boost to move rapidly in the direction that the camera is facing. Okay, yep. Yeah, in fact, I want to ground myself again here.
Follow the markers.
Oh, I'll follow the markers.
1 repair kit remaining.
I've used 2 repair kits erroneously. This is bad. Really, I just want to get a feel for environment distance and also design. wondering if we... Okay, so we don't press it again to stop it. And it takes us a while of being grounded after that. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I'm just going to pull some scans until I eventually find something that reacts to my scan. I imagine it'll be mainly enemies. Ground myself for a second here. Yeah, movement's pretty fluid. Alright, let's take a look at our objectives. Okay, that one seemed to lock onto both. Ground myself, ground myself. Oh, am I not grounded? I am. Oh, okay, so I've got to use my environment a little bit more intelligently here, don't I? Can I use this in the air? I can. So definitely a strafe pattern is pretty useful against these guys. Let's get used to my... Okay, so I've got to get used to timing my missile releases with cover. Can I use them simultaneously? I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, like in this case.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Right shoulder activation at 50%. Am I overusing it? I probably am. So where's that menu on screen? Is it RC 404? Does that mean I start with 8? I'm not sure. Or maybe it's RA.
There, that's the AC from the report.
Find out who they're working for.
Looks like they've got shields. I think you've got a blade.
Okay, so shielded enemies. Blade is useful for that. Overheat. Okay, I need to get used to dodging, maybe hit, there we go, dodge. So maybe blade disables the shield, yeah, and then we finish them off with the primary fire. That's kind of the idea there. Really, this sort of Souls-like direct combat's not a great idea. Is there a way to regain health without using repair kits, I wonder? We'll have to see. Let's take a breather for a second here. Curious if there are any discoverables, you know? Any secrets. Is this our mercenary license, maybe?
Extract the pilot data. I'll analyze it from my end.
Looks like we've got a little connector tether. Yep, license code. Thomas Kirk. TK. License code extracted from an AC wreck in the contaminated city. Contains the pilot's registration data. Registration number RB18. Call sign Thomas Kirk. Rank 26/E. Affiliation independent. License expired.
This one's already expired.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Keep looking.
Okay, so we really want to focus on like touching down so that we can reground. Maybe like dashing over to places that we can touch down. And then large distances like this. Okay, let's use some cover, huh? I can't handle them, eh?
PCA's planetside force. Keep a low profile. We don't want them breathing down our necks.
Alright, we're gonna stay low to the ground then. So that's a patrol. Okay, let's look in this direction first. Ooh, oof. Maybe a little too close. So it looks like we're filling up the bar to get over to, like, basically to get to death. Trying to understand enemy health bars, essentially. And I can't tell if these are shielded enemies yet. And we want to use... There we go. So we very much want to cycle our abilities here. And it looks like our abilities take a pretty good amount of energy, too. Okay, we hit multiple then. We're getting the hang of this hold down feature. And I like that we can boost infinitely. Let's stay low to the ground. Okay, I'm going to hold this down before... Okay, yeah, that seemed to work actually pretty well. Now we're sort of getting the hang of it. Staying in motion is kind of the trick of this game, I'm starting to see. It's kind of like in Sekiro, hesitation is defeat. I think this is kind of like shark combat, you know, stop moving and die kind of thing. You want to stay in action. I'm going to hold down this thing, I'm going to hold down that, I'm going to light both. Okay, so I've gone from 50 to 30%. I need to stop relying so heavily on my right shoulder. It seems like my targeting system is pretty automatic as long as I can establish like a visual line with the enemy. Oof, okay. So I want to break visual line. Those are pretty strong. Okay, looks like there's maybe like a shield in yellow above the health bar. And then a red actual health bar underneath, if I'm reading the HUD correctly. I'm curious about what this red one directly up is. And I also just want to see what it feels like to... I want to ride this highway, you know what I mean? Here we go. Yeah, baby. Yeah, let's ride the Armored Core Highway. Yeah. It's probably a stupid time to use this.
We're being attacked!
By who?
Unidentified AC.
Okay. Let's dip under the bridge. In fact, I need to use my dashes more. Reposition pretty quickly here. And let's come up from behind. Where are they? There we go. We're going to lock that on and release. Boom, 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 boom. Let's look for more red dots. This is a nice little, there we go. Again, a little bit of an over-reliance on the right shoulder if I can't refill the ammunition naturally. I need to start paying attention to the HUD menus for the right shoulder. And if there's like an upgrade that enhances my ammo capacity for right shoulder, I might want to look into that pretty quickly. Okay, let's start going for the actual objectives now instead of just playing around. Let's scan a little bit. So I think we want to use mostly feathered stuff, and we want to duck kind of into low ground. Is that what we're trying to avoid? Did I hit all four? Nice, all four at once. Okay, cool. Getting the hang of the shoulder button hold down. Although I think I'm kind of attracting a lot of bot presence here. Let's see if we can't lay a little bit lower. Oh, level boundary.
Duffung and Schneider are on the move. Corp AC. Wait. Is that an independent?
These seem to be pretty easy little fellows, too.
You're outnumbered 6 to 1. Use your
6 to 1, eh? My missiles. Hold R1. Yeah, I know multi-lock attacks. Ah, that was a bad angle. That was a bad angle of deployment.
shoulder ammunition at 10%.
10%. Okay. How do I reload? There we go. Touch ground again. There we go. Dash. Fire, fire, fire. Right shoulder. Oh, waste. That was wasteful. Okay, they were sort of defending this one.
Right shoulder.
Does that hit all four?
Depleted.
Depleted. Fuck. Okay, so it looks like I do have... Whoop! Looks like I definitely have limited ammunition per mission. So that's going to be one of the first things I'm going to be looking to upgrade in my systems. I want more right shoulder ammunition. It seems to jive with my playstyle right now. Alright. This one is Monkey Gordo. Fat Monkey. Gordo meaning fat in Spanish. Close to Italian. Close to Roman. Monkey Gordo. Okay. Extractor from an AC wreck on the contaminated city. Same as the other one. Contains a... Yep. Same. Registration number RB37. Call sign Monkey Gordo. Rank. Ooh. ... /hyphen. Affiliation independent. Expires in 15 days. That works.
It's still valid, but the pilot's rank is no good. We can't
Oh,
use this.
okay. Bad rank.
Head to the next wreck.
There we go. I've not seen any bogeys on my radar, so I'm going to be a little bit more brazen in my approach. I'm going to try some rooftop feathering here. I want to see how long I have to be grounded before I start. Looks like I need to be grounded for a little while. It's not just like a fleeting glance will rebuild it. But after being grounded for a full, like, second, pretty much comes back immediately. And I've already cleared out the bogeys in this area.
Let's see about this license.
Alright, same as the first. For the first section, this is RB29, call sign G7 Hakra. Rank 22D. Affiliation is Balam Industries and expires in 12 hours. Well, it's got a rank, it's got affiliation, and it's not expired. I think this one will work.
Easily traced. Forget it.
I guess not. Corporate.
I've picked up one more wreck, 621. Transmitting marker. Go and check it out.
What you got for me, Walter? Alright, let's go. I'm not sure what's ahead, so I'm going to lay low. Let's try to go in through, like, sewage areas. Kind of learning that low ground is kind of like defense. Oh, I'm out of right shoulder. I forgot. So we're going to have to use our main fire a little bit more. Which honestly isn't that hard. These guys don't seem to be very effective. Let's burst into their range. Take them out. Did I take them? Yeah, okay. Still need to get a feel for when I'm precisely depleting their health. Vertical catapult. While standing on a vertical catapult, perform a jump to quickly reach high up places. X while on catapult. Vertical launch. Cool.
You can use that vertical catapult to get some altitude.
Nice. In fact... Okay, we can cancel out of that assault boost with our jump. That's nice to know. Okay, do I see any bogeys on the radar? I mean, this looks like a boss arena to me, doesn't it? To you guys? This looks very boss arena-y.
That's it. Try accessing the wreck.
Strafing is the name of the game here, huh? I don't trust this. I don't trust like this. I wish that when I tried to use my right button, my right shoulder, there was like a...
RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What?
What?
Looks like they were onto you after all.
Ah, shit. Repair kit.
No
Last
need to
one.
pick a fight with the PCA. But it
Gotta get better at dodging. Gotta watch those missiles more than the actual lock-on. That's kind of one of the tricks I'm seeing. Okay, so I've got to build up the yellow, kind of like a posture meter, I think.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Whew, that was a bad idea. But I've run out of shoulder. I've run out of shoulder. And now my right-hand ammunition's at 50%. So will there be situations where I can lock myself out of boss fights? Okay, let's try dodging under. Okay, I am doing damage to its health. Yeah, I'm in a... Is this like a mint-to-lose kind of fight? Or did I just really mismanage my resources? See, the problem is I can't reliably attack while I'm behind cover. So I have to time my dodges to put me behind cover. Okay, that's... Oh! Dashed right into that one. Let's restart from checkpoint, y'all. Gotta get good. Being too flagrant with my use of the lock-on missiles. I think I was relying too heavily on them, thinking that they were on a recharge system. But now that I understand that they are finite as a resource, I'm gonna have to really choose when to use those.
Try accessing the rack.
Will it give me back? I mean, it looks like I have more missiles now. If I'm reading my HUD display correctly.
Registration number RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What? Looks like they were onto you after all. I'm in no mood to pick a fight with the PCA. But it doesn't matter. Take it out now, they won't have enough to ID you.
And I get my repair kits back. Okay, okay, so we use cover periods to recharge.
Use your mobility in the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
Okay, explosions on the ground have an AoE. Good to know.
AP at 50%.
Repair kit. Okay, gotta really plan around cover. But the more I'm in the air, the harder it is to stay behind cover. Okay, can I just hold down... Gotta get behind some more cover. Also need to get a feel for how much... Oh! Close. Okay, recovers about 50% of my health. I've got to build up this posture meter. I can't keep letting it get low, but in order for me to actually see it and keep the posture meter up, like I imagine there's like probably like a mechanism by which it goes down when that yellow bar at the top fills, you know? Oh, okay, beam sword may be the way to go. I maybe have to use my, like, assault boost with beam sword. Oh, shit. Assault boost plus beam sword? Yeah? Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now they're... Okay. I see. Now they're in the stun phase. And beam sword? Okay, okay, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die. Oh, I'm so close! No! Oh, so close. Okay. Learned a lot, though. Boost plus sword. Boost plus sword. Nice little combination. We got a boost, we got to use our sword. Learn some valuable lessons. Number one, save some missiles. They're useful. Number two, your primary fire and your missiles are better used once you've just depleted the shields, and at least on this enemy, it seems like boosting him with the assault boost while using the energy sword, the left shoulder weapon, or the left trigger weapon. That seems to be the way to do it. Let's try doing that immediately. See if that'll, okay, yeah, that did build up. I gotta stop pretending that I'm juking when I'm actually just dashing directly into the fucking missiles. Okay, so this is definitely the way to do it. And once we've got our boost back, boom. Okay, gotta time that a little bit better though. That was bad. Okay, boom and boom. Oh, come on, out of bounds? That doesn't count. And I keep thinking that... Come on, man. Why do I... Oh, man. Okay, that did not work at all. Got to be a little more tactical. I thought that I'd learned something there. Explosive attacks have a blast radius, and even if you dodge the initial hit, it's easy to get caught by the blast if you remain on the ground. Okay, so it's saying be in the air more. That's perhaps the issue that I'm running into here. So that I'm too used to staying on the ground, which is safe usually for the little enemies. But against this guy, I need to use all three dimensions to really take full advantage of the combat. Which the assault boost and the sword was helping me do, because I was sort of doing like a straight shoot up towards him, right? But I gotta learn to strafe more in the air. However, that initial hit did a lot.
Registration number RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What? Looks like they were onto you after all. No move to make a fight with the PCA. But it doesn't matter. Take it out now, they won't have enough to ID you. You've got them now. Make it count 6-2.
Okay, I think I'm getting it now. Okay, and there is a little bit of, like, grace period. Like, it gives you a little bit of distance. We're gonna use a repair kit. Okay, let's go. Let's stay in the air. Let's boost towards him. Let's use our sword. Ah, I only got one hit in that time. Where is he? There he is. Damn.
AP at 30%.
Got a ground and then assault boost. Right? And then hit. Boom, boom. Okay, I need to get my timing better. For...
Use your mobility in the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
Damn it.
AP at 50%.
Yeah, if I approach head on, he just fucking obliterates me. It's hard to tell when I am safe and when I am in danger. That is for sure. Very hard to tell. I was doing better originally when I was on the ground more, and it seems to be telling me to maneuver in the air more. I guess I need to strafe more in the air, and also perhaps use the cover on the ground to set up my aerial strafes a little bit better. I think I need to start thinking more in 3 dimensions here. I mean, I'm no stranger to getting good.
That's it. Try accessing the rack. Registration number RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What? Looks like they were onto you after all.
2 hits. We'll keep it going. Another boost. Another 2 hits. Boom, boom. Okay, so we get our early one in quick. Maybe another boost, another hit. Boom, boom. Okay, that's a nice little combo. And now let's look for some cover. With a little bit of ground strafing.
What we came for. Tie up the loose end, 61. Use your mobility in the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
Ah, see, I boosted too far out. Ooh, and he hit me with like a bunch of them at the same time. Oof. Let's try boosting in. Hit. Hit. Oh, both of those missed? Damn it.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Boom, boom. Repair kit.
Remaining.
Boom, boom. Come on. Maybe missiles? Come on, come on. Boom. There we go. Sloppy, very sloppy, but I got there. Am I still moving here? Do I still have control? Weird, I do. Hell yeah.
Confirmed. Heavy combat helicopter is down. That's
Okay.
all for our work here today, 621.
I feel like I still didn't really learn the lessons fully of this battle yet. But now I've got a license code Raven. Strapped with the AC wreck in the contaminated city. Yep, same as the other ones. This one is RB23, call sign Raven, rank ... /F, affiliation independent. License expires in 3 days. That's much better than 12 hours, no?
Raven. That's your new name here on
Raven, eh?
Rubicon.
Okay. Okay. Got some pay. I imagine it's bad because I did pretty poorly. Imagine you get paid more if you do better than I did. 0 penalties, that surprises me. Died like 4 times, I think. 5, maybe.
Coral, a sublime substance.
Okay, it's good.
Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space.
Okay,
For
so
a time,
Pandora,
coral was a
Obtanian.
revolutionary energy resource and data conduit, poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
It sounds like this coral material. It's very volatile, but burns out really rapidly. Not quite sure what the Fires of Ibis are. Sounds like on Rubicon the corals burn a little brighter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges.
Restoring.
This is All Might, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
I'm just operating as Raven, right? I'm not actually Raven.
Looks like you passed the authentication.
Who the fuck is Walter? That's what I want to know.
Raven. That's who you are now. You're on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already.
Same name as the head of the League Confederates in Bloodborne, Volta. Probably no relation.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges. All Might provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries.
That's nice.
Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher.
Perhaps so.
As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts.
Okay, nice.
Stand to benefit regardless.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll do some test missions to get some free parts. Sortie. Cool. AC design. Cool. Sortie on missions or hone your skills using mercenary support simulators. AC design. Okay, first things I want to do. Oh man, we gotta adjust our paint. You know, we gotta. Let's do entire frame real quick. What do we got here? We gotta go Roman Legion, right? Let's look for a maroon. There we go. Hey, graphic designer. Relative luster. Okay, this is gonna be wild. Yeah, we do want gold here. Or actually, maybe we want white. Actually, no, we want black. We want black. Or a dull gold gray, perhaps? Perhaps some sort of bronze? Yeah, bronze. I like a bronze. How lustrous do we want this bronze? About that lustrous. Support. We need looking for gold here. Where's my gold at? Why does it just... see, this is not the gold I'm looking for. We want more of a reddish gold. There we go. Oh man, we're just doing an Iron Man thing right now, aren't we? Okay, let's stick with black. Optional. Okay, here we go. So presets. Interesting. We're gonna keep it simple for now. I'm probably gonna spend some time with this on my own, you know. preset. Let's look for gold here. Yeah, we want the colors to shine gold. It's for kind of a bright yellow pattern. Oh, interesting. Does this reset the colors entirely? Kind of like that one. Ooh, interested in this. I think in a snowy environment, this might make a little bit of sense. We're going to change this to red. Yeah, maroon, dark red. There we go. Change this blue to a darker red. Yep. This we can swap to sort of a dim gold, and this we'll leave as is. Unless... oh yeah, we'll leave that there. Weathering. Nope, don't want to worry about that. This is what we'll go with for now. A little bit of red and white with some gold. And I'm going to return to this. I just don't want to spend too much time here. Head, L-arm. I mean, I certainly will on my own, but... I kind of want this to match, honestly. I wish there were a matching... is there a matching feature? Actually, let's have it not match. Let's have it be noticeable so I know when I'm using what. Let's try that. Device. I want this one to be sort of a magenta. Left arm unit, color set. Yeah, let's stick with this. We'll have this one be like a bright green. I want to see if the energy color is different is really what I'm looking for. This one will have... I kind of want to see where this... yeah, let's go with that. And the device color here will actually be a white. Actually, no, we'll go with the gold here, too. Okay. I don't actually know what this is. I don't even think I have access to this yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. We'll go with this for now. And a lot of these colors are just stand-ins to see if the energy color is different. Like, I want to see if these weapons go magenta, green, orange, and then whatever the fuck the left back unit is that I don't have yet. Yes, we will save edits and quit. The head decal. Wow, there's just a whole lot of customization, isn't there? I kind of like this cat. Oh, I gotta go with this. I gotta go Bloodborne style. Can we change the color? Oh, this one kind of goes perfectly with our design, though, doesn't it? Fuck America. But this seems to be like a merc. Elcano Foundry. Let's go with that. That matches custom decals. I'm not going to fuck around with that right now. I do really like that. We're gonna go with our Bloodborne origins here and just go with this conch shell. There's got to be a way to edit those colors. Combine preset pieces to create original images from the image editor. This is... wow, this is in depth. And these are like... okay, profiles that you can... now, assembly. This is what I'm interested in. Okay, nothing, 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 nothing at all there. And then one of each of these. That's really what we're interested in here. Do we even have options? We don't. Cool. We don't. So that means sorties are next up on our list. I want to try at least one mercenary support. So don't want to replay. Learn AC controls and basic tactics via mercenary support simulators. That's what I want, because it says that I can earn things from this. Yes, standardized training parts. That's what I want. Yeah, let's begin. So obviously a very blatant tutorial aspect of the game, but in playthroughs, in future playthroughs, I can just ignore them. Okay, to land shots on moving enemies, you must pull the trigger while they are within lock-on range where target tracking is active. R2 is rapid-fire right-hand weapon. I want to get used to doing this in air. Reloading. Okay, automatically reloading will occur with weapons and magazines. That's great. Manually reload before engaging with the enemy to minimize the risk that your attacks will be interrupted by a reload. Okay, so triangle plus R2 is manual. Okay, so you can manually reload. Does that work with everything? This music is dope. To use missiles, yep. Keep the enemy on screen until lock-on completes, then fire. Some missile weapons are capable of multi-lock, which allows you, yep. Tap to use, hold to multi-lock, triangle during multi-lock to cancel multi-lock. Will that kill? Yes, that will. There we go. Melee weapons. Melee weapons equipped with the left hand require a risky close-range approach, but have high attack power and impact, and are useful for destroying shields. Use the left, and then I can chain attack. That's what we were doing. You can also do a charge attack. Now, I haven't done a charge attack before. Let's try that. Okay, one charge attack took out that guy. Let's just try one attack here. Okay, so this is the problem. I really got to time these well. Not very useful for strafing. And I can't manually reload. So charge attacks is basically what I was using a double hit versus the boss earlier. And I think I was using kind of a mixture of both because I was fumbling the controls a little bit. Okay, scanning. You can detect nearby enemies or containers that hold AC parts by scanning. Ooh, containers can hold AC parts, eh? That's good to know. Any objects that were detected by the scan will be temporarily highlighted. If an enemy is detected, you will be able to achieve lock-on even through walls or other cover. Good to know. How far does it reach? Okay, so let's lock on. Release. Scan. Lock on. Let's do a multi-lock and release. Does it hit all? Yep, hits all. That's pretty cool. So I gotta get used to like pretty much always holding down this right weapon. Shield guy. Okay, getting the hang of it a little bit. Program complete. Give me some things. I want something to do with my left bumper. I don't got nothing to do with my left bumper right now, you know? I go to use my right bumper, I do the machine gun, you know? MGO14 Ludlow. Alright, Balam. That must be a mercenary group. AC design. Assembly. Is there some sort of Still nothing there. Okay, Balam. So right now we have an RFO for 2-turner. Standard assault rifle developed by Balam. That's what we're using now. Balances rapid fire performance and firepower, making it easy to use on full-on auto. A long-selling classic, popular with anyone from new corporate recruits to veteran mercenaries. Let's kind of look at the bars that we got down here. So this has a lower weight. This also has lower attack power. The newer one is a machine gun developed by Balam. Has excellent rapid fire output, but somewhat lacking in firepower when used alone. Shines in double trigger builds, whether using 2 of this weapon or in combination with another. Interesting. So like a dual wield kind of thing. You want to dual wield SMGs with this thing. Lighter weight, better energy efficiency, lower impact, lower attack power, but increases your current load and your energy loadout. Okay, so looks like it's a more efficient weapon to use, and it's kind of seeming to me now that the energy economy of the mech is tied in between all the different weapons. So I mean, we're definitely going to... Let's see if there's another sortie available to us. Let's try a test run. Let's see what that is. Okay, so yeah, nice. We've got a simulacrum. Let's go for a tetrapod MT. Well, that was a stupid thing to do at first. This thing's tough. This thing has a lot of stamina, but pretty much everything I do depletes its health. It's kind of like Raging Bull, kind of in Sekiro. Okay, enemy settings. Let's go with bipedal MT drones. Oops. See what this does against drones. To be honest, I can't really tell. And I might just listen to... Really, I'm just doing this primarily so that I know the name of these enemies. Let's try Trainer AC. Oh man, dueling combat's gonna be insane in this game. I'm gonna be so bad at it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be so bad. This just seems a lot less accurate. Oh man, they're good at dodging my
One repair kit remaining. Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Oh, close one. Okay, so I can dash back to get them back into my reticule. Uh-oh.
No repair kits remaining.
Damn it. Keep dodging me. So maybe I shouldn't be... dashing entirety of the time. That seems wrong, though. This guy's using like a sniper rifle or something.
Right hand ammunition at 30%.
Okay, got him. Let's see. None. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just wanted to get a feel for this weapon. Not sure I like it compared to the other one. I think I'm gonna listen to the game when it recommends like a dual setup. I'm not sure how dual setups work, what that means quite yet. So we're gonna go back into our garage and we're gonna swap out our Ludlow for the Turner. Still preferring the Turner so far. And it looks like that's the only test mission we have available to us right now to claim a new thing. And let's see here. How long have we been going on this stream so far? Boom, 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 boom. I might just end it here, do a little bit of customization. And then we'll start another stream probably tomorrow afternoon when I'm off work. And yeah, I'll be back at that point after I've studied a little bit more about you know, the visual stuff. We'll play mission number 2. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.